That crown sound. Consistent excellence like that doesn't just happen, it's learned. The master teacher has been Matt Harloff. Matt started in drum corps in the mid-'80s.
I marched in the Dubuque Colt Cadets in '85 and '86. One of the years we had Hawaiian shirts, we played Hawaii 5-0. It's awesome. We went to the Phantom Regiment Cadets.
At age 17, he went to Star of Indiana, where he learned under DCI Hall of Famer Donnie Van Doren. In 1993, Matt became Star's drum major.
Hi, my name is Matt Harloff. I'm the drum major for the Star of Indiana from Bloomington, Indiana.
And continued as the conductor of Brass Theater, which toured the U.S. with the Canadian Brass from 1994 through '97. He joined the Cadets Brass staff while pursuing his master's degree in music education. In 2003, Carolina Crown came calling, and Matt Harloff found his drum corps destiny. Says DCI Hall of Famer Jay Bocook, the sound of a Matt Harloff horn line doesn't just aim for your face. It wraps its arms around your whole body and gives you a huge hug. Always in the hunt, Carolina Crown has 8 Jim Ott High Brass Awards, notching a perfect score in brass performance in 2013 on the way to a DCI World Championship. Harloff's mantra is teaching students how to be great, no matter the circumstances.
Drum corps teaches you how to be great when the environment isn't. Sometimes when we're adults, there are times when you're not going to want to do whatever you need to do, but you have no choice. In drum corps, it teaches you how to not have a choice and suck it up and do it. But there are some lessons here that can help you be great at whatever you want to be in.
It's a mantra that has earned Matt Harloff membership in the DCI Hall of Fame.
It's hard to put into words how special, how honored, and how much all of this means to me. I am blessed to say that drum corps has been a part of my entire life. This activity's greatest value has been and will always be the people that you meet and the relationships that you create. So if you taught me, if we taught together, all administrators and support staff, if we performed together, if I taught you, or if we competed against each other, I thank you, and you all are a part of this. I would like to thank Steve Rondinero and the DCI Hall of Fame Committee. I would like to thank everyone that contributed to my nomination: Michael Klesch, Kevin Smith, Donnie Van Doren, Freddie Martin, Wayne Downey, Jim Prime, Jay Bocook, and Frank Doherty. It's unbelievable to think that I'm in a club with all of those people, plus others like Scott Chandler, Tom Hannum, Dan Atchison, Jim Ott, George Zingali, and everyone else that I don't have time to name. I look up to each and every one of you, and you all are my heroes. I'm honored to be a part of this DCI Hall of Fame class of 2025. Jack Bevins, I grew up a huge fan of the Velvet Knights. Alan Christensen, arguably on the Mount Rushmore of DCI percussion and music adjudicators. And Jim Moore, you taught me, we performed together, we taught together, you perform with my wife and brother, we're family. And being in your Hall of Fame class brings me so much joy. Congratulations, DCI Hall of Fame class 2025. I would like to thank my Star of Indiana family, Bill Cook, Jim Mason, and all the volunteers and support staff. To beautiful Becky Mungle for always being there with a smile. To all designers, instructional staff, and all the members that I shared the field of honor with. I thank you, and I would not be where I am today without all of you. I got to play and conduct a Jim Prime arrangement. It doesn't get any better than that. Mr. Prime, thank you. And to Donnie Van Doren, you taught all of us what excellence, perfection, working hard, and leading by example really is. I remember when you brought little Evan around, you taught us what really matters. Plus you showed us that you are an actual human being, and that was big. You have been and you always will be my most influential mentor. You continue to help me today understand my responsibility to pass on what I have learned to the next generation. Maybe someday a student of mine will be at the DCI Hall of Fame podium. Donnie, I love you and thank you. I would like to thank my Avon family. Without the encouragement and support from Jay Webb, Daniel Wiles, Dean Westman, the entire staff, parents, students, plus the Avon administration, I would never be able to do this. Thank you to the mighty Avon. I would like to thank my Carolina Crown family. To Kevin Smith, I chose wisely by wearing a Yankee hat at my first camp. You came up to me and said something like, I don't know you very well, but if you're a Yankee fan, we're good. Thank you, Kevin, and go Yanks. To Jim Coates, thank you for giving me a chance. Your passion, work ethic, and personal sacrifice for the kids in the Corps did not go unnoticed. To Michael Klesch, you are one of my best friends. It has been an honor of a lifetime, not only working with you here at Crown, but also going through life together. I love you, Heather, and Bobby, and thank you so much. I would like to thank every member of the Crown Brass staff throughout the years, plus every performing member of Crown Brass. Thank you for joining our team. None of this happens without all of you. And to all of Team Crown, I cannot thank you enough. Drum Corps would not have been a huge part of my life without my mom and dad. Our family vacations were to Whitewater or Madison for DCI events and championships. I was a basketball player in high school, which meant after the Friday night game, we'd get in the car and drive all night to the Drum Corps camp. That is my parents, doing whatever it takes for their kids. I'm lucky to have the best parents in the world, and I can't thank them enough for always being there and for the countless memories I will cherish forever. Finally, I would like to thank my brother Ben. We marched together. In fact, most of the opener in Star 90, we were literally next to each other. Ben was the mellophone soloist in 1993, so I got to conduct him. But whether it was hanging out on the bus, planning for rehearsals, running around the field, cleaning ticks, or all of those moments where we could not stop laughing, being with Ben has always been my favorite part about doing Drum Corps. Ben, I don't tell you this enough, but I love you so much. Once again, thank you all so much. This truly is an honor of a lifetime. Thank you all so much. No, I did not forget Susie and the kids. I just didn't want to thank them to a camera, so I won't be very long. I know many of you can relate, but it doesn't get any better than when the people that you live with, your family members, your significant other, kids if you have them, it doesn't get any better than when they are your biggest fans. And it has made every season, every summer, this more special than it already is. Making them proud is my favorite thing to do in life. Shaylin is our youngest, and if any of you girl dads out there, you know that it's not always the easiest thing to go on the road and leave your daughter for a few weeks. But then it's always the best when you get home and you have your daughter running into your arms. It doesn't get any better than that. I was just happy she didn't forget who I was. And Shaylin and I also shared 3 incredible years when she was drum major of Avon. So Shaylin, thank you for being a part of this craziness. Tyson is our oldest. He was a member of the 2019 Carolina Crown, and I don't know if he did that summer because he really wanted to do that or if he wanted to do it for his dad. I wouldn't put it past him that he did it for his dad more than himself. He's that unbelievable of a human being. But Tyson, the 2019 summer will always be my favorite. It'll always be my favorite brass line, and you will always be my favorite Carolina Crown member. So thank you for being a part of that. And finally, to Susie, thanks for raising our kids. When Liz asked me, hey, what do you want your name to be on the plaque? I was like, well, put Susie's name on it. I mean, she worked harder than I did. Come on, she's a real Hall of Famer. But when I'm asked, how do I do Avon and drum corps, and I never have a season off, and there are a lot of answers to that question. But the number one answer is that I have the best wife in the world. Susie, I'm only standing here because of you. I love you guys. Thanks.
Drum Corps International Hall of Fame inductee, Matt Harloff.